Hello there and welcome. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that this video finds you, because if it has, the universe has something to let you know about. Oh, okay. The universe wants you to know that there's a reconciliation that is more than likely. So that's good news. We're getting to a place where we have restored something or getting something back to a more harmonious balance. So just be open to, having things go your way. I'm really seeing you have an advantage here. Let's see what else the universe wants to let you know. Ooh, whatever you're doing, you're going to be a master. A master in your field you will become. Fate and fortune favor you in more ways than one. So don't give up on something here when it comes to tending to your internal garden and mind, right? With the things that you are progressing at or mastering at, or perhaps you're studying more or learning more. Studying and learning the same thing. Experiencing more, right? Because when you experience things, then it becomes wisdom. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so don't worry about having to let go of some situations and people. You just got to wade through people to get to the right people. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're listening to your internal compass. And that is important when it comes to following the path that, the universe, God, heaven, Jesus, whatever you believe in, has designed for you. So don't worry about having to go through people to get to the right people. And don't give up on people either, because I know sometimes it's hard to look around and be trusting, because you are a very sensitive soul. But with that sensitivity comes a lot of power. And you're harnessing the sensitivity aspects of yourself and the power, and really, having more balance with that, right? So that you're not being overwhelmed with being too sensitive, and not overwhelmed with being too powerful, too powerful or overpowering something or someone. So you need to trust that you are holding great energy, and yes, the universe has a beautiful plan and delivery for you. What else? Obstacles to overcome. Okay, we do have a secret admirer. All right, birth or a conception of a child. Or okay, ooh, you're going to be getting over a disappointment in a friend or a lover. Now, this is something that has happened in the past or recently. Okay, you're totally over it. This came out in reverse. It's a disappointment in a friend or a lover. So you're getting over it. And you know what I love is, okay, the only obstacle that I see going on, we've got this, okay, I'll read these cards, right? I already read them once. But what's going on in here is this, you are currently going through and overcoming these obstacles, right? Having faith, having perseverance, resilience as well when it comes to having to wade through people. But there is something about falling in love with your path or an idea that you hold or something that you know is very sacred for you. And yes, there may be a new love or, someone to love here in some way, shape, or form, because we do have a birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, some of you may have, a new family member or a baby, but that's not going to resonate for all of you. Mostly this is your rebirth. You'll be receiving a gift. You either will be receiving or giving a precious gift, but this is what I'm seeing. You are coming to a place of really being a diamond, because you have been under so much pressure lately, the tests of life, right? And you are winning. You're victorious. And the reason why is because here you are, shining bright like a diamond, a master in your field, or, mastering something that you're going to be proud of, because you've gone through the pressures here, right? Because just like a diamond, it goes through a lot of pressure to become a diamond. Now you may need to be open up to whether it's a secret admirer or people that just admire you, and you may actually shy away from that or hide away from that, and do what feels comfortable, right? It's not, attractive when someone is boastful or vain, right? And you're definitely not that energy. So, just keep your head held high and your shoulders back and be really proud of yourself. That disappointment in a friend or a lover or perhaps both. Remember, you got to wade through people to get to the right people. Let's continue and see what else. Your career is really important right now. Some of you keep doing what you need to do. Okay. There is some interference here. Now, this could be something that you're focused on with this career. Whether it's your career, maybe a job for now, or maybe you're working on a side business or a business, or, maybe something that's, a project here. There is something you need to be aware of. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, which I don't really like that, but let's soften that up. I'm just seeing something about a wedge here. Some type of, okay, this is interesting. You're using your intuition and your sensitivities right now, and you need to trust it because, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like something's going on with my throat because there's something going on about you being very powerful and, being able to express yourself fully, clearly, right? And receiving respect for it as well, because people do respect you, whether you're aware of it or not. But I do feel that there's something here that you either have interference or someone's going to try to distract you off of something that you're mastering here. You got to pay attention to that. Your feelers are going to tell you if something and someone is pulling you into the negative or draining your energy, move away from that and do something completely different, because the universe is delivering you, if you don't have it yet, a situation where you can go out and have fun. Because there is something about a deep friendship with, let's see what this says. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex, right? And a time to go out and have fun. I know it can be hard because there may be something here where we're feeling, forced to do something here. So I'll get a little bit more about this club for you. Okay, there may be something about going to a club. That's funny. All right. Universe, let's get more about the club here. What's important for the viewer to know about the club? Okay, time is your friend when it comes to love. Okay, see, there's some type of interference here. There may be a past energy that's trying to pull you back here. Now, when it's talking about time is your friend when it comes to love, we were talking about this path where you're, in love with yourself, in love with life in a healthy way, right? Not conceited, vain. Again, I don't feel like I have to say that to you because you already know. But there is something here where, remember I was talking about distraction? Stay devoted, because this career card to me is really resonating as the 8 of Pentacles. So whether it's like your job, your career, your studies, maybe spiritual studies, especially when it comes to, doing things that help you stay strong in your faith, because you do have to believe in the unseen right now, but don't let anything or anyone try to make you go do something. You've got to stand up for yourself. Remember, my throat was like doing that thing. So yes, I just feel like, you're going to get the power from the universe, from God, Jesus, the angels, to talk and communicate a way that's very precise and very clear here. So you can take your time when it comes to perhaps something that we want to fill in our life right now, whether it's love, whether it's a specific thing or something that you're really working towards, you just need to allow time to be your friend. And yes, for a lot of you, there's a real strong thing about, love here, soulmate, whatever you want to call it, just cherish these relationships. When they're awesome, cherish them. Those are the treasures of life. This is why I see even Six of Pentacles with the Diamond card. It's like, it says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. It's like you're going to be receiving and giving here because it's right. It flows right. There's reciprocity here. And I see a diamond here. So, you don't need to lower your standards, or not saying that you would, but I do feel that there may be pressure here to engage with something or someone that maybe you've outgrown or you just know is not your thing. Listen to that. It's so important that you listen to that, because that's how the universe is nudging at you. Something better is on the horizon. In the meantime, what can you do to go out and have fun? These grapes signify fulfillment. It also signifies that you've got some, great fruit that you're bearing here, right? Metaphorically speaking, but I'm seeing that you are bearing fruit in life because you're becoming more masterful here. You deserve a little break too. I just feel there's something about trying to change a pattern or routine right now. It's so essential just to do something a little different. What else? Relocating is favorable. There may be something about moving. Now, if you don't resonate with the moving, it's there again, there's something about a change of scenery, doing something different. Perhaps you are doing something with a job, or maybe you want to travel. Now, some of you might be, considering whether you should move or not or whatever. Well, here's your sign. Now, if you don't resonate with that, I get this strong thing about a change of scenery, right? Time to go out, have fun. Because there is a deep friendship here, either now or on the horizon, right? And you can find it getting deeper and deeper, which would be good and healthy, because there's another diamond here. What else? Oh, speaking of, there was a quote. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say it right or not, but I'm seeing that diamond and wading through people. Expensive things, or, whatever you want to say, expensive or not, but expensive things get rejected by people all the time that can't afford them, right? So it doesn't mean that you're going to be lost or not ever get, bought here. No, I'm just saying, I'm just teasing about being bought here, and hell no. But you get the gist of what that quote says, right? So, yeah, you may have felt rejected because you might have felt like not good enough, but really you're too good for them. Mm-hmm. Someone will love your mind and your spirit more than your body. And now this is really important because, our bodies age, our bodies do things, right? And you want someone who loves your spirit, who loves your mind. Ooh, this is really fulfilling too, because I can already feel this energy being like, ooh, there's a lot of energies that's going through my body right now as I'm speaking this to you, because it's like feeling real nourishment and really authentic and comfortable in a very natural way. It's not something you have to force. What else? So there may have absolutely been situations, where we have found ourselves in relationship or relationships with people. Oh, my kitty Lenny is here with you. Where, oh no, you distracted me a little bit. I just forgot what I was going to say. Okay, not important. Let's just continue. Oh, hard work. Okay, hard work ahead. Let's get more about that hard work. We've got that table. I see this desk here, so there is something that, for the time being, you want to make sure you're paying attention to your finances, to your work, anything that is important here that you have responsibility for. You don't want to overlook anything. Let's get more about the hard work ahead. Okay. The dreams you seek are seeking you. So yeah, it's going to be a little hard work, right? That we have to allow time to be our friend, to allow, things to be revealed. Because I'm getting this thing where you need to bide your time for better results. Because those dreams you seek are seeking you. What else? Now this card right here fell over, so I'm going to take it. A stubborn and aggressive person. You're being protected from someone that is a stubborn and aggressive person. So yeah, you might have felt really stuck. Look at this, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And also with this ram, ram to me, really, not only is associated with Aries, but ram to me really signifies someone who is, stubborn and aggressive possibly, but I feel that this is about you really persevering, okay? Because how you take control of a situation and not allow yourself to, feel drained or taken advantage of by other things, just know that you're going to win. You're going to have victory here. I mean, good luck follows you. That's the thing. Good luck follows you. But yes, you're being protected from stubborn or aggressive people. I mean, I don't feel like it's just one person. So there may be something here where, you've got to just kind of, hang out, right? Because I'm sure maybe those insects, right? Or whatever is living inside of that doesn't realize there's a cobweb in there. And so they may feel stuck or trapped for the time being, or I don't know, something that they just can't do. But you got to know that there's other forces at play to protect you. Ooh, we got love. So utilize love and compassion. Love is surrounding you right now. Don't hold your love back, but do be careful, right? Because not everyone deserves your energy, your time, and your attention. And you'll already know who and what you want to give that time, that energy, and attention to. What else? Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. See, this is why I'm kind of getting a good thing about this ram. But yeah, see? Just know that heaven, the universe, God, angels, whatever, giving you the words to use when the time is right. The trick would be to, not avoid anything at this time. You're going to find that if you just tackle things, or even a person or whatever you got to with the opposition, if you just tackle it head on, you're really going to see acceleration in the positive here. For sure. It's like you're turning the wheel of fortune faster and faster in a way that favors you, because look, fate and fortune favor you in more ways than one. Now, the bull, to me, is also associated with Taurus. Okay, so we got Taurus, Aries. This one came out. Okay, now we got the rabbit here. I felt like this one was kind of doing a little thing. So there is something here where we have too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, so there may be something where, you've got to be strong and, maybe persevere here when it comes to not allowing sexual matters to override other things that are going on here, right? So whether it's, maybe even a feeling insecure here and not comfortable with yourself, you've got to really allow yourself to feel comfortable with yourself. Now, with this sexual matters, there may be something here where we are trying to go after something or someone, and it's just not working because you're in that cobweb. And heavenly forces are, standing in front of you. They're in front of your path, watching and protecting you. So if there's something going on that could pull and tug you off of your destiny or off of getting what fate and fortune is favoring you, they're going to give you signs. They're going to give you guidance. And the way that they do that is, sometimes it comes in a way that's not so fun when it comes to maybe perhaps if we're too focused on one thing that's not working, while something that maybe you worked for is going great. But if you're giving too much attention to that, then this starts to wither away, right? Because what you nurture, thrives. But if you don't nurture it, it can wither and die, right? So we do need to pay attention to, keeping ourselves in a place where, what? Seek the universe, seek the heaven, do things right now that can take your mind off of, going after something or possibly someone, or maybe some of you are feeling someone that, I would just say it. Not all of you are going to resonate with this, but there may be someone, will try to make you do something here, right? You got to trust that heaven has got you in a position right now to protect you from negative forces beyond your control. Dealings or relationship with an older man. We have an elder here, so let's get more about the older man. Your intensity is alluring. Okay, whether it's an older man, there is a mature man here. So someone, we do have a secret admirer, or maybe someone who is really interested in getting to know you. Perhaps you may be wanting to get to know them. They may have a lot of experience or wisdom. But someone finds your intensity alluring here. Now, with this older man, I'm sensing, and with that ram, I'm sensing Emperor energy coming through here, which is telling me that you also are embodying the Emperor energy. So if you feel things are not in control, you absolutely have 100% abilities to get things in a way that under control and organized here. So I do feel that, this older man to me is representing Emperor, which, a master you will be here, right? So the Emperor is a master. This is someone who is embodying like all of the kings in tarot, which would be the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Swords. Someone who is in a place of authority here. What else? A true love is on the way. Have trust. Yes, time apart is needed for complete healing. Oh, the heartbreak was preparation for a greater love later. All is healing. Remember, you'll never have to chase true love. That's the key, see? Whether it's like too much concern on getting love or a lover or, sex, whatever, don't do it. It will backfire every single time. It will backfire because you're rushing something, right? But you have been tuned into the universe's delivery here, which is a lot more harmonious. It's meant for you. It sticks around. It's not a fleeting thing. Because when God, when the heavens are working, they work a lot slower than people realize. Patience is the key here. So, wow, a heartbreak or a disappointment in some type of situation is getting you ready for a greater love later. Now, some of you might be like, I don't really want I don't want love. Well, you're coming to a place of really fine-tuning greatness and love for yourself and your life and the universe. And Emperor is someone who has like maybe a business, or they've accumulated enough where they are very financially, emotionally, whatever, materially, spiritually stable. You're not going to have to chase it. What else? You don't have to chase what's meant for you, because the dreams that you seek are seeking you. But your dreams are going to have a hard time seeking you if the universe is trying to pull you into paying attention to something else and you're trying to do something else. It's going to be really hard for your dreams to seek you. Your dreams, your goals, your visions, what the universe is delivering to you. A goal-oriented person. You may meet this goal-oriented person, because I feel that you are one that's a goal-oriented person. And I was getting that too with that ram. You being like a goal-oriented person, you are creating good luck to follow you. What do you think is more powerful for the universe to work with? Someone who is, holding on to a vision or a goal, or at least if they are not doing that, they're doing what they can to strengthen their faith, in the unseen, then the universe can work with that. Instead of someone that might be sitting around not doing anything, just sitting there not doing much. Well, then the universe works through you. So when you're getting these like feelings and nudges, follow it. All right. Oops. What else? Okay, will be these cards. I love it. I love it. I feel like the hard work is only going to be to be open and to see these miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. So pay attention to that, because as I'm saying that, I'm getting this message. This is what you want to nurture, right? This is how the forces work with you, and it becomes more intense, a lot more strong. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. I don't know if you guys can see that card. Be on the lookout for them. What else? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, where you're going to have a new beginning. To me, we're not working with tarot, but this younger woman to me is signifying a page. So this is an opening for something brand new, right? So it's a new feeling, maybe even a new sensitivity, but it will make your heart feel a little bit more open, right? And you want your heart open, right? Because, and when I'm saying that is because that's how the universe is communicating to you. Now that does, again, we're doing things to, be in a place, in a position where we have peace and love for ourselves, for the things and the people around us. And that's how you just kind of be in that good energy where you can listen to, your intuition without questioning it, or see these signs and see these miracles. But perhaps there will be a younger woman, that could come into play that changes something up and brings, a smile to your face, something different. And just having fun, right? Because we do have that older man and we do have that younger woman. That message about, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah. Okay. There's something that you're trying, you may be, forcing or wanting. Again, you got to listen. There's something that heaven already knows, the universe already knows is not good for you. It just isn't. There's something that you may want, but it's not good. Let time be your friend right now when it comes to love, or when it comes to something that is really important to you. Because it's time to get out of a situation, right? So you're getting prepared to get out of a situation. So this just can't happen just quite yet. In the meantime, we're doing something different. We may just leave that pail behind and just get up and go find another pail and something to fill it up with. What else? Yeah, lighten up. I know it can be hard. I really feel that you're in the Four of Cups, which, you know, is an energy where we just are feeling really dissatisfied about things. And that's the thing. The Four of Cups is a little bit tricky because the Four of Cups could really yank your energy and your mind and your heart into feeling more disappointment. And so if you know, aren't like mentally strong or spiritually strong, this is why we have to just really, you know, persevere and be strong, because we have to be in this place where we're not going to allow anything or anyone or even the circumstances to take any of our light or our hope away. But that Four of Cups, you could also be missing opportunities, you know, and so that's why it may take some hard work here to just kind of be your own cheerleader, to take a step back, right? To give something some type of breathing room. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It is so important that you do so. So don't take things so seriously right now. And step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. And we got that thing about relocating or, you know, changing scenery, taking a step back, not looking at maybe one or the same thing all the time. And that does take some effort. But you're going to feel really good about doing this because then you allow, you know, the heavenly forces, universe to step in and help you. What else? Yeah, look at that love. Look at this heart. And you even have this card of love that kind of did a little peekaboo here. And hearts. Love, deep affection, and caring. You know, taking care of your heart is important, right? Being in this state of love is important. Don't allow your heart to be filled with sorrow, regret, shame, guilt, because your heart is not designed to hold that. Yes, it can move through those feelings, but your heart is meant to create good, joyful memories, to feel nourished, to be in that place of reciprocity. And so I'm seeing these like hearts as like a soulmate family here. You know, we found like, you know, your other butterflies, right? Or these other heart-filled souls like you. What else? Okay, is this one? Wow. Okay, yeah, see. You're better off breaking free from others, you know, not feeling that you have to conform and do things, or, you know, perhaps you're like, I'm kind of getting the hermit energy here, right? Maybe doing something different. You don't have to go along with the crowd. I mean, I just see you spending time with maybe one or maybe two people here, right? Not too many people, because there's something about you lighting up the way here. And you'll only be able to do that if you're able to break free from others, maybe the past. And now take this if it resonates. I don't feel it will resonate for all of you, but some of you might feel guilty for moving on from a friend or a lover, and you got to just detach from that, because remember, this is about you taking care of you right now. Because it's important. You have this energy that the universe is utilizing to not only like grant you some wishes and miracles, but, you know, other people that you come in some type of contact with. What else? Yeah, things will not. I was just talking about butterfly people. Okay. Yeah, see, look, this to me is like Five of Swords. Disappointment in some affair, right? We have to perhaps cut our losses, or we're cutting away from things and people that have just been, a drag for you. Caterpillar people, because you are a butterfly. So yes, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Let's see what you can look forward to for this change. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Goldfish. Here's your change: increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Both are great. So don't worry about, maybe something or someone that might not be up to no good. I feel that you already, I don't know why I'm doing that. There may be some negative forces or something going on here that's trying to disrupt you, but I see you taking that scissor and just cutting out what you need to. But yeah, I feel with that Five of Swords energy that I'm getting with that scissors, this, you may have already dealt with it, but if you come into a situation where, you feel someone might have some bad intentions, you got to listen to that, right? Because you're sensitive for a reason, right? And maybe just laugh about it, right? You don't have to make it bigger than it really is, because you have the advantage of being able to spot it out and move away from it if you need to. What else? Nope. Okay, that's it for those. I want to find out what the universe wants you to be aware of. First and foremost, be aware of great pride. Yeah, or people that are too maybe prideful, right? Because it could rub you the wrong way. But to me, this, be aware of great pride. There may have been a situation where, we may have had to learn a lesson, right? Either way, Spirit is saying that, you need to be proud of yourself, but you can do it in a way that is, with grace and maybe humility. Because what I'm getting is mostly because you're rising up here. You're a shiny diamond. You're someone where people notice, or they just really get the essence that, the universe favors you. And so when we get to a place, what you got to watch out for is that there are, negative forces at play, right? And so we don't want to get in a position, and this is why heaven is helping you to utilize maybe a sense of humility or being humble, because we do not want to engage with people who their ego gets so triggered or jealous, right, that it starts to become some type of energetic wedge, wherever I was getting that, right? Because then it just takes a little bit more time to undo that. Okay. Now, let's find out, before we end the reading for you, what is the universe gifting to you that you need to be aware of as well? What is the universe gifting to you? I mean, I already see love and miracles. Something is going to become fair here. Okay. What you're going to be gifted is a fair and just situation. I'm seeing some type of either justice or divine justice when it comes to discord among friends or family, right? You got to wade through people to get to the right people. There's been some muddle and unclear thinking. So when I see this fair woman, I see the Queen of Swords, who is a Lady of Justice to me, but also someone who can stay fair or detached and make the right decisions. So what the universe is gifting to you is some type of fair and just situation when it comes to, things that have been muddled, things that have been at a discord. You know, with the Queen of Swords, she is really, you know, clearing out or cutting away negative people first and foremost, because she knows how important it is to take care of her own, his or her own energy. And there may be someone too, take it if it resonates, there may be someone that may offer an apology. We do have dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde or gray or white hair. Yeah, that could be. But what I get is justice, fairness. See that word, fair? I'm going to get just maybe one more. Advice from a friend. So you can look forward to getting advice from a good friend. It could be this woman here. Okay. That's what you have to look forward to, that the universe is gifting to you sooner than you think. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.